Welcome back to the Boys on Gold. Today, it feels like we did a video like yesterday. Oh, yeah, we did actually because Villa was yesterday, but it is a Forest preview today. Should we talk on the Villa game yesterday?
Yeah. So feels quite mad that we're making a preview already because the match was literally yesterday and post match for a match was yesterday. But yeah, Villa, we did a live stream on it yesterday and questionable to say the least. But we kind of spoke about it on there. But yeah, it was like a big improvement. I'd say it's like I think people were people annoyed about it.
Oh, about
Which
the
game?
game.
Yeah, was it Palace that people were annoyed about?
Some people were quite annoyed about Villa because you're seeing improvements, but it's like still not picking up the points, is it? So
Yeah,
it's like,
I was annoyed at the end of the game and I was annoyed during the game. But now thinking about it, I kind of couldn't care less. But there was a big improvement, and that's kind of what we've been looking for all season. And I don't know, we're slow. It was better than Palace, and Palace was better than the game before. So slowly we are building up to something. I feel like with Forest being we're not speaking about Forest yet, but with Forest being so low in the table, we actually do have a good chance after that performance.
yeah. I mean, we had everyone in the squad did play a lot better than against Palace. Well, just the whole season, it's definitely our best performance we've had all season. It's just like there's still a few things you probably could just fix because obviously attacking more is we're still dreadful.
Yeah,
We had the disallowed goal, and to be fair, it wasn't even the worst goal, but it's just Arias is a bit of a numpty once again standing in front of her. Was it Arias or Chacho? I think it was Arias. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, Arias standing in front of Martinez and got disallowed for being offside or something, and then yeah, but I don't know. I feel like a game like that. I said it on the live, but we really could have done with Lopez and Krejci because I feel like they're the two top players. Kind of with how good we was playing yesterday, I feel like if we had them extras, I feel like we could have almost. We was battering them first off, but we would have been battered them even more in the second if we had them.
Yeah, literally. Just as you said, the attack is the pro. Agbadu and Totti have picked up a lot recently. They had such a poor start to season, especially Agbadu. Agbadu's really quite solid now, and then Totti is he's a lot better, but I still think I'd prefer Santi. But yeah, the defense is a lot better. I'd say we just need to kind of tighten out on people shooting outside the box, which I guess is midfielder's job in it, and that was because of Gomez being injured for 5 minutes when they scored. But attack is definitely the problem. That's our key place to invest in January is attackers because they're all poor really. We don't really have a single good attacker. I rate Lopez. I think Bellegarde had a good game. Larsen's he scored, but he's still not great. And then Arias is rubbish. But I thought Arias was a tiny little bit better than he has been.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with our squad though, they just seem to got tired quite quickly compared to Villa. That's why they were kind of started becoming all over. It's like it just shows the quality between our squad and an actual Premier League team fighting for stuff. Because even when our subs came on, our our tired players that we started were probably still better than the fresh set of legs we brought on in as substitutions. It's like, I mean, when you bring on subs, you should be playing better, not worse. It's like
Yeah,
our quality of just players in general, just not great at all. And in January, we definitely need to reinvest. If we don't do it, that's the thing we say it all the time. But if we don't do it properly, we are finished. We're finished anyway. But there's no hope in January if we don't reinvest properly. Or if there's no
yeah.
signs of us actually doing something decent or properly, then I've just said about 100 times, we are finished.
That's the thing in January though. They're not gonna. We don't need. We got loads of depth really. If you think about it, depth is probably one of our strong suits this season. Is how much we've got because every position we've got players that we can rotate in and out, which is what we've been doing. But it's if players want to leave, say who might want to leave, I don't know, Bellegarde wants to
Gomez.
leave or something, they'll just replace him with if he wants to leave, they'll replace him with the same kind of quality, like it'll be a player of his quality, not a world class one. But
Yeah.
if we are planning on making a player better or a position better, we will purposely just replace it. You know what I mean? like it's kind of like it's not about bringing more players in; it's about replacing players. So and they're not going to they can't replace players with players of the same quality. So you have to make it better, really. So I'll to explain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's what they tried doing for Cunha, innit? But then because obviously RF was such a big name as well, it's like they thought they were getting just as what Cunha was, but then he ended
But
up
they've
being
got to spend
worse.
more money than these players are worth. It's like you've got
Yeah,
Menetzi probably is only worth like 5 mil. We need to sell him and bring someone in for 30. It's like it's not about selling someone for 20 and bringing someone in for 15 or 20. You need to sell someone for 20 and bring someone in for 40.
yeah.
That's a lucky thing is we don't have anyone worth like 60 million apart from like Gomez. So it's not like they're actually gonna have to spend that much on replacements because anyone's almost better than this lot we've got at the moment.
That's the thing though with in the past recent years why everyone's so annoyed is like we've sold so much, like just a lot of money. I mean, the other window we sold like Nunes, Kilman. I'm sure we sold Neves in the same window. Well, I don't know. The past few years we sold like Neves, Neto, Cunha, and like Kilman, all these for like a stupid amount, and we like reinvested nothing back into him. I mean, spent some money, but not on anything quality enough. Well, I mean, who's the best player we brought in the most recent years? Biggest name probably Diego Costa, and he's washed. He
Yeah,
was at the times. They went like
Cunha was like still a fairly big name, but he was like he was expensive as well, so kind of like
yeah.
expected. But even he was like kind of considered a flop by then because he wasn't doing great at Atletico Madrid.
What was it? Yeah. I mean, we're not known for bringing in big names, but like that's a thing. That's
We
not
make big
because
names.
we're not linked to any. It's just like I mean, we've got the connection. We've got George Mendes who literally works with Fosun and whatever. And he's literally Ronaldo's age, and he was linked to Ronaldo and Ruben Diaz and João Felix and all these big players before. Like, don't want to spend the money on them, so it's stupid.
Yeah, like I think we're a feeder club. We don't buy big players. We make them, but it gets to a point where like you can only make so many big players that you're just going to keep selling them and selling them, which is what we've done. So what like we're not making big players for the sake of having a really sick team and like slowly getting a whole good team of good players. We're just building big players to sell them straight away. It's like you're building these players up just to sell them, so you're not actually getting any benefit from them apart from short-term cash.
Yeah, because basically got teams like West Ham and like Newcastle done that. I mean, West Ham aren't so good now, but like they've like produced players like Bowen and like players like that. And like I mean Newcastle's the best example. I mean, like look at like Dan Burn and all these other players. I mean, he's only been there for like a few years, but like he's like quality now. And it's just like, I mean, we bring in, we bring in like Gomez. He was like he had like links from everywhere coming in, but like we brought him in and he was like, it's just everyone's like when they come in at average and then they end up just becoming good and we sell them for loads. But that's not the problem. We don't keep them for long enough. I mean, it's just like you say. We need. Or if we could keep them and they could. It's like imagine if Cunha was here like this year and he was like, and there was no intent of him like wanting to leave.
Cunha would save us this year.
You what?
Cunha would save us this year. As much as people
he would
hate him or whatever, we wouldn't be this bad.
Well, that's another thing. Like, imagine like if we still had Cunha this year and there was like no like you know how like you think like Gomez and you think there's no chance he leaves at least like for like this whole season. But, like I mean like last year Gomez was calling and you think he wouldn't even leave like this year. So imagine we started to play like that, but we don't even have anyone like. I mean, especially with us going down, like, everyone wants to leave.
Yeah.
What's the point if anyone even does stay if we went down?
Yeah. It's like some problem with bringing players in though is like the players we need to bring in to save us are not going to want to play in the championship. So we like almost like you can't bring in one or two of these like big players and that's it. They've got to bring up three, like 4 or 5 or something to actually like, almost guarantee we stay up. Like I say, like I don't know, say there's like this player for like 30 million or something. We somehow convince him to come in. If we get relegated, he's not going to want to stay with us. So you've got to bring in, like he's going to want a reassurance that we're going to stay up. So I have to bring in more of like him, like more good players. So we basically just need to make a project again and actually convince people we are going to stay up and invest loads and everything.
But that's the thing though. We need like once like the few names keep coming in, it will convince more people. But then you need that one first player to come in, and it'll be very hard, especially.
Yeah.
It's like there's not even any. I feel like I couldn't even name a player who would actually want to come to us. That's the thing.
Yeah. Literally.
Especially like the situation where we're just terrible. It is like bad.
It's the other thing with like people saying about Fosun selling and like the thought of maybe if they sell, no, if we go down, they'll sell, or even at all, like if just in the near future they'll sell. Is like apparently they're going to back Rob Edwards, but if they're planning on selling, they're not going to spend 200 million in January, are they? They're just going to really accept that we're going down and just sell us at the nearest opportunity. So it's like if they are going to invest a lot, then they're clearly not going anytime soon.
Yeah, that's the thing. Say on the Lords quite a few times, but I do reckon if they don't sell before in the Championship, they will stay until we're back in the Prem.
Yeah.
Realistically, they're losing a lot of money if they sell while in the Championship and not in the Prem. So I feel if we go in the Championship, I do reckon they spend quite a lot to get us back in the Prem. And as soon as we get back in the Prem, they will sell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't risk this happening again.
Yeah, literally.
The club will half in value over like from like 2020 to next year in the Championship. Our club's probably like at least lost like a third of its value.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, they do just need to sell. But I do. That's a good point. Like they will just sell till we're back in when we're back in the Prem.
Yeah, it's like that with how much they love money, but as what we've been saying for the past few years, you just know they know what they're doing, so they would just stay until we're back in the Prem.
Yeah,
so they're not that stupid.
Yeah, literally.
Even they know football. Even they know football's a hard business, so it's just like they can do anything to make their money back at least, or even keep money.
I think it'll be interesting because I said they're going to back us. Well, we're going to back Rob Edwards in the January, but that's like another promise they've made us. So see if they break that. Because how many times have they told us they're going to back a manager and they haven't? So it'll be interesting. Like how much to you is ideally like backing him? Like how much spent?
I don't know. It's hard.
I say like how much spent compared to how much we sell, but I don't think who we sell actually matters because they're all just dreadful.
I don't know, because this window. How much we spend this window? It's got to have been like 80 million or something.
120 odd.
100, yeah.
Well, we sold 120 odd as well. So
if we really wanted to stay in the Premier, we'd have to at least double
that.
I reckon, like, genuinely, with the situation we're in, we genuinely would need to build prime Wolves again just to get out of it.
Like it does need a whole team rebuild, which is going to be costly, but you're going to have to sell players as well. So it's not like it's going to be complete like losses.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to it could take 150 to 200 million to stay up. I reckon they'll spend like 70.
Yeah, but 70 nothing as well, especially in January. Everyone's worth more in January as well, isn't they?
Problem though, just because January, like it's like a known fact that clubs don't spend in January much, and like it'll like put them off. But I mean, we should have spent more in summer. So I guess like it's not like spending in January is like a forbidden thing. There's like a limit to it. It's just not common for clubs to spend.
Yeah,
in January.
or even sell either.
We need to spend like AJ. Or be caught if it's less. Thing is, their audio backing is going to be like 60 million in it, or like 50.
Yeah, without selling anyone or something. Yeah,
it needs. Yeah, they'll keep all the players and just spend like 60 and bring like 3 players worth like 20.
And they'll make a big excuse saying because they made like no profit on a window or something, like they're backing them to the hardest or something.
If they spend at least 100 million, I'd be quite pleased. To be fair, just because I don't see it happen.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I hope so. But yeah. The thing is, again, they can spend 100 million, but it really depends on who they bring in. Because they could bring in 101 million pound players.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, that's like my point. You need quality over quantity. We don't need depth. We don't need players. We need like I almost would rather like 3 players worth like 40 or something rather than like 6 players worth like 10 or 20. So we don't need
Yeah,
we don't need average players. We need star players. Like there's no point keep bringing in average players.
yeah. I mean, yeah, literally. Let's just as long as we can sort our attack out, we'll be fine. Because I mean, Andre and Gomez has been playing average this year, but like, how can midfielders like, really shine out when you're playing with such a you can't even say average team, such a bad team. It's
Yeah,
like because like Andre and Gomez aren't bad players. I mean, you've seen it last year how good they played with like Cunha and your 8-0s and Sarabias and all that. Like when it was actually like scoring goals and actually performing, it's like, I mean, yeah. Oh,
we
I don't
just
know.
need an attack.
Yeah.
An attack that's going to be banging in goals and like no one's going to be scared of coming against Larson, Arias, and Manetzi at the moment, are they? You want like defenders to actually be scared of playing against like whoever we've got up top. And we need pace. We need pace and we need wingers. That's like
Yeah.
I think what we're missing.
That's why it's like I say it. Well, I've said it since he's been out, but like, Rodrigo Gomez is like a big bummer that he's out because like I mean we need goals. And especially I mean when you're playing Larson and Toad up top, you need like your Fer Lopez and your Rodrigo Gomez's, and then like it's just a shame that they're out. So we don't know how long Rodrigo Gomez is actually going to be out for because he said about 4 months, but probably would take a few weeks for him to fully recover as well.
I think he might be back sooner than we thought. To be fair, because he's already back in training. I said like early January or something. I think I was expecting it to be like a lot later than that.
May time. I was thinking like end of season.
I was thinking like May or like at least like February or something. But I think he will be back soonish, which I hope.
I mean, I hope so. I do hope so because he's like the only promising player we've seen the most of all season, other than not Krejci.
Yeah.
I mean,
we should probably actually
probably go on to Forest. Yeah.
I mean, we feels like we've gotten sidetracked, but I mean, you can't really speak about games not happened, can you? So it's like speak about the season, I suppose, but it's all relevant. So let's just speak about Forest. I mean, I don't know what there is to say apart from score predictions, really.
I mean, it's Forest. Forest are a really weird one because even when the other year when they weren't great, we still struggled against them. I think we lost 3-0 last year at home, and then I think we drew 1-1 the year before, if I'm not wrong. And then
same season. Same season that we drew.
Oh yeah. No, because we drew at home as well, didn't we? I swear, unless we lost, I don't know. But yeah, Forest is never an easy game, but I mean,
they're not doing great.
Yeah, they're not doing great at all, and I think
they're picked up.
Yeah, I mean they lost the other day or yesterday, whatever it was, but that was Liverpool, I think. So, I mean, yeah. I think Gibbs White's out for them, so that'll be good for us.
Yeah.
Injuries for us. I'm not sure if Krejci or
Lopez.
Who's the other one? Who?
Lopez.
Oh yeah, Lopez. They felt ill, something to do with their knee or something, apparently on against Villa. So, I mean, God knows if they'll be back, but I hope so. And then obviously Rodrigo Gomez is out anyway. And then
I don't know if Doc's back soon.
Yeah, I doubt he'll be back. I feel like we would have heard of that by now. Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see what the lineup would be for Forest, I suppose. Because I mean,
well, I go something like very similar.
I was gonna say, like, do you reckon he like completely changes it after Villa, or keeps it the same? Because it's like they played well, but then like they got tired quite quickly.
It's a good point. It's like they've not got much time to recover after that. It's like the balance, like the match being really quick after the Villa game is like one Forest can't like analyze our team as well, like so it's kind of like not like playing the same team's going to matter, but at the same time, like, they all going to be fully fit. It's like hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll give Larson a go again, rather than Toad. Yeah. I'm not like keen on Toad.
I keep seeing people on Twitter saying, "Oh, why is Tolu not playing over JSL? Bloody Tolu can run more and probably. I just don't think he's great.
Yeah,
I do think Larson just better than Tolu.
He's like, I see Larson banging in 10 goals a season more than I see Tolu banging in 10 goals.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, Larson scored 14 last year, so it shows he
Yeah.
can do it. He just like obviously again, right team's not around him, I suppose.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it will be interesting to see how he picks a team for Wednesday anyway, just because of fitness and everything. And then obviously we've got like United in just under a week after Forest as well. So like 3 games within not even a space of 2 weeks. So it's I mean, I scored. I think we spoke about on the live. I can't see it being high scoring anyway. I'd either say 2-1 to Forest or like 1-1 as a draw.
I can really see a 1-1, like a really boring 1-1, and it'll be like we score first, and we'll score first half, they'll score second half.
Yeah. Especially it would be like a draw and be like one of them annoying ones where we're like winning and playing well for the majority of the game, and we just like switch off and they just we concede straight away. It's just like
We say this,
oh
it'll
no,
be 3-0 to them.
yeah.
But I don't. I honestly I can't see it being a battering, but it definitely could be. But I really like. I say this every time, but I have like a good feeling. I feel like this is like a winnable one, especially after Villa's performance.
If we do play like how we did against Villa, I mean, obviously Villa didn't play the best considering we were supposed to be watching a Champions League qualifying team. I mean, they didn't play great. I didn't see much from them, but still, we didn't even play that bad. So, I mean, hopefully, if we keep it up, then I do think we could get something out of it. It literally just is like the second half. If we play like that in the first half again, it'd be sound, but it's just the second half, like with players getting tired. But if he makes the right substitutions or make them early enough, it'll be fine. I mean, I like Mane and Total. So when you've only played like 10 minutes, it doesn't even give you enough time to like really get yourself into the game, does it?
No.
So I mean, Total came on. It was like 88th minute. I mean, when there was like 9 minutes added time for only, but I mean, you need at least like 20 minutes to fully get yourself into the game.
Yeah, literally. But, yeah. Anything else to say? Well, score predictions. I'm going 1-1.
Yeah, I'll say 1-1 as well.
So let's hope. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, literally just. I mean, we've said it all season, but as long as Rob Edwards does it right, then we can win.
Yeah. I've got this like idea in my mind. I really like. I'll take a draw, but I really think we need like a win would feel so much like 100 times better than a draw. Like a win would actually give us hope. A draw would just give us a bit of confidence.
Yeah, a bit of confidence that we might not beat Derby's records.
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like a win would be like less the vibes and like it wouldn't be as good, but it'll be like we'll kind of like have a good feeling and like we'll feel like we actually could do something and like everyone will just be happy. But I feel like a draw would just be like all right. Like people would kind of be happy, but people won't be like buzzing.
Yeah, I mean a win like genuinely like how far beyond we are. It's not actually as bad as people were making it out to be. Because think about it, we win United and Forest. We're literally 1 win away from overtaking the next place.
Yeah, I mean we're not winning 6 in a row again.
We can get out of relegation within a month. If we win every single game, it is possible. But it's just, we have to win the games first.
We're not going to win 6 in a row again, but that's like all it takes is like something mad to happen. It's like within 5 games we could pull off an absolute blinder and somehow just get out of it. It really isn't impossible. Like it kind of just like takes a little bit of like improvement, like we're seeing now. It's just going when you start seeing results sooner than later.
Yeah. It is possible. It is possible, and all you can do is like just have confidence and just back the team. Because if you don't, what's the point of supporting them and watching them every week if you already going to accept they've been relegated? So yeah.
Literally. Well,
that was
pretty much it.
Probably it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That like chat about the transfer window was actually quite decent, so I can kind of see us actually making a video, maybe talk about that because I feel like we had some good points. But yeah, just keep an eye out for December because there's gonna be a lot of content with about a match every 3 days.
Yeah, and a few home games, so be orders to get the post matches out straight away, but we'll get them out. Yeah. So, I mean, thanks for watching, and whatever we make between now and after the match, you'll see on the channel. So subscribe and put post notifications on, because still trying to reach 300 before the end of the year. It still is possible. We are. How many are we on right now? We're 248, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 248. So
yeah, so that is like just over 50 we need. So if we can hit 300, that'll be much appreciated. So if you are watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
please.
And please. And
That's
I
it.
suppose thanks for watching. Boom.
Boom.